Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Do you drink this every day?
Every morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Good morning, wall. Morning, ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day.
You're listening to the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
It's Friday here in the station. You're listening to 90.5 WASU. Why do I sound so strange? I feel like I sound echoey.
Is that a question for our listeners?
Yes, possibly. I don't know. You're listening to the Morning
headphones. It's just the headphones.
Well, they're sounding crunchy today. You're listening with me, Peter.
Me, Pruitt.
And Ben.
Okay, well, chime in the chat if I sound extra crunchy today, because, I don't know, I sound really echoey and I do not like it. It's Friday. It's our last Friday show.
That is so sad.
Oh, well. No. Does anyone have anything excited for the weekend? / did anything exciting happen? Nothing happened for me.
Is this our last show, period?
No, we're doing one for Monday and probably Wednesday.
Okay, cool. I'll be on the Monday show, not the Wednesday show.
Nothing
weekend.
exciting.
Yeah.
My life is boring.
What's coming up? Thaw out's happening.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, we're working.
Yeah, I'll be working too. Radio, thanks.
The Thaw event, it seems exciting. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to a funeral, so.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I was a mess, but it happened like a month ago, so
okay.
I'm okay now. But now I'm like,
right.
I attend a digital funeral, and then I go to work.
Yeah.
And I might be a little late to it, too. I got to go talk to Dan about that. But that's besides the point. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, there's nothing exciting. Well, I have one exciting thing that happens today, but I'll talk about that later in the show.
Okay.
Benjamin, are you playing Wordle?
Yes, I am.
You need to. This is habit now. He'll come in and do the Wordle.
Oh, I haven't done mine yet this morning.
Me neither. I
Just do it live and on air.
No.
Okay.
This is not a Let's Play channel. Let's Play Wordle.
We've tried it.
Wordle speedrun.
It's the third show. I think we've tried it. But yeah, listeners, we're all working because it is a WASU
closed event.
Closed event.
That's my thing. It's like I don't even want to talk about it because nobody can participate.
A closed event, but you could listen on air, 90.5 WASU the FM.
Yeah, and we're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff like re-imaging stuff for the 50th anniversary because technically it is the 50th anniversary, and I think
no one knows what imaging is.
Imaging, yeah, they can figure it out. What do you think imaging is? Sound off in the comments below. Imaging is like I don't know. It's like the material you hear between songs. So we have a lot where some of our professors are reading stuff. In fact, we're doing a bunch of it today. Like it should be playing tomorrow. So isn't that exciting?
So when you listen, you're just going to be beat over the head with the fact that it's our 50th anniversary.
We already kind of are doing that, but yeah. We're really going to like emphasize it.
We're going to make sure you know.
And if you do like festivals, specifically the Merle Festival.
The type of Merle festivals.
We will be giving away tickets live today over the course of various hours.
Yeah, I don't know who is in charge of that.
But listen, if you want to win some free tickets, you don't want to go, that's fine. Sell them. Find someone. Find someone to, rip off.
Yeah, we were supposed to have
Why is it like a fireside chat?
We were supposed to have material for it playing, but one of our people is flubbing up, and I kind of am. I don't want to say I'm giving up with my job, but it's kind of like I'm graduating anyways, and it's a problem that they know how to fix.
Expose them on air, Peter.
I'm not trying to be like that. It's just I'm not trying to be the work gripe on the air type person, but Homeboy is having a lot of difficulty, and I kind of don't feel like playing point anymore when it's like this is stuff that they know how to do by themselves, and I'm the one who has to notice it. So
when is Merlefest?
I believe it's actually ongoing, like now.
Oh really?
No, it's next weekend.
Gotcha.
Yeah. April 28th.
How much are tickets?
I don't know.
Because it's just like Bluegrass ETC.
No, there's a bunch of music styles.
Oh really? Interesting.
Off topic. Yeah, life is strange, but there are exciting things going on in the world. Actually, not really. No, I'm sorry. We're like getting down to the wire of like things that are happening in the world.
Wow. Twitter update.
But like it is
There's
Earth.
always a
It is
Twitter
Earth
update.
Day.
Oh, happy Earth Day, guys! Let's all share our favorite tree. What's your favorite tree, Ben?
Oak.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know.
All right.
Actually, I do like some big tall pine trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tall pine trees are nice. Peter?
I don't think that's what Earth Day is about.
Peter, what's your favorite tree?
I don't have a tree of choice.
It sounds like
A cherry tree?
Yeah. Are you George Washington?
I don't know. He didn't actually do that.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of old stuff is made up.
I like dogwood trees because I am a patriot of North Carolina.
Yeah, that is the
Our state
flower.
tree. Yeah. Flower.
I was about to say, I think it's just the state flower.
What's
I
our
don't
state
think
tree?
it's the state tree. I feel like it's the oak tree.
The oak tree? I don't know. I feel
I'll
wait,
confirm.
I feel like it's the state flower and the state tree. I think it's like a
It's a
two.
wombo combo.
It's a twofer, yeah. But
No, it is the pine tree.
it is the pine tree?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, then we are both patriots of
Yeah.
North Carolina here on air, and
I
Peter
thought the dogwood tree was.
is a
We
dirty
ju-
rebel. That's the flower, Peter. We
We just had that
discussed
conversation.
that.
I know you
Yeah,
did,
yeah. Tune in,
I'm doing
Screenager.
work. I'm doing work.
All right.
Homeboy is very stressed today.
Yeah. Well,
It's Earth Day. I'm not feeling very natural. I'm working all
Well,
day.
I'm working to fill your gaps on air here, Peter. All right. Ben, what's your favorite kind of plant?
We're not talking about this. We're not doing plant
I
talk.
like
It's Earth Day.
succulents.
I like succulents.
Do you like succulents?
Yeah.
Because they're the plants that like people get when they can't take care of plants. Not judging them.
Except-
I'm one of them.
Except that's actually a very large myth. Succulents are pretty hard to take care of.
Yeah.
They need lots of sunlight. It's very easy to overwater them. Succulents.
That's
are-
not. But it's not like they're like constant need of attention. If
Yeah,
you
but I can-
know how to put enough water and
There's true, but there's other plants that like you can literally not touch.
Like a
like-
cactus.
No, that aren't like cactus.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's real normal plants that you can find and basically never have to touch. Indestructible.
One of my hobbies recently has been calling my grandma when I drive to my girlfriend's house, which I don't know why. It's just happened multiple times, and she lives down in Alabama. Her name's Leanne, and she loves to garden. That's one of her favorite things. And so I was calling her and talking to her about plants recently because I'm terrible with
Yeah,
taking care of plants. I'm
same.
so bad at it. And so I was asking her, I was like, hey, is there like a plant that I can take care of? And besides a cactus. And she rattled off a few. Unfortunately for this story's relevance, I don't remember what they are. But just to confirm, that is true. Listeners on air, Ben is not lying. He is telling the truth. There are plants besides cacti that you don't really have to do much to take care of. They just kind of do their thing.
Yep, it's good stuff.
Peter, what's your favorite plant?
I'm not talking about this anymore.
It's
I
Earth
understand
Day.
you're trying to. Yeah, but Earth Day is not about plants. It's about like recycling and like it's kind of like one of those empty gesture holidays. I don't mean to be that too much of a person, but it's like no. Let me finish my sentence. Let me finish my sentence because it's always like turn off the lights when you're not using it today. And I'm like, okay, it's supposed to be like you need to start habits of it, not like the one day a year where you're like, let me be conscious of my electricity consumption.
No, it's like
not created as an empty gesture. It's been expressed as an empty gesture.
By
holiday.
some, but also like not because people that actually care about Earth Day
Not me.
aren't going
Yeah.
to be the ones that take the blame the individual route when it comes
Exactly.
to global warming and problems with the Earth because
Oh,
it's
yes.
not the individual's fault. It's
I agree.
Big corporations and people flying private jets all the time. You know what I mean?
I do.
But yeah,
But it's also about our favorite plants, Peter.
We're moving on. And
What?
but I've made 2 Earth Day posts in the last 4 years. And,
Incredible.
Posts? What do you mean? Just like on
just-
Instagram?
Yeah, just like I'm saying, it's not just like
Digging
a
some plants?
random stupid holiday.
No, it's not a stupid
Ben's
holiday.
been sharing his love for Earth Day. He's passionate, and Peter.
He's got his
Peter, I
trowel.
will not allow you to put down his
If I don't
passions
see
anymore.
Ben gardening, I call
calls BS.
fallacies, lies, and fairy tales. If he's not troweling,
Wow.
gardening,
Okay.
whatever other word.
Yeah.
What about Arbor Day?
Arbor
That's
Day,
when we could talk about trees and stuff.
Arbor Day is for planting trees. That
We're-
is not for our favorite trees and plants.
Why not plant your favorite trees and plants?
You can do that. I'm not stopping you, but you can do that any old day. Earth Day is for talking about our favorite plants. What's your favorite plant, Peter?
I don't have one.
Okay. Such a.
I'm sorry, that's not like a conscious thing. It's
Come
like
on.
asking me to choose my favorite number. I don't know.
You don't know your favorite number?
4.
No,
2.
Nice.
this is pain.
Single digit. For
I don't know
one.
any. No,
A dragonfly.
that's my favorite plant.
No way.
Actually, speaking of that, shout out to the original voice of that, Carrie Colby. It's just it's from RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's their season finale today, and
Oh,
I get to
nice.
miss it because I'm working.
Do you get to watch it that
Wow.
day?
Twitter update.
Wow, Twitter update. I do not get to watch it. I watch it tomorrow,
Okay.
but that means I'm like no internet.
Yeah.
I am not I do not want to get spoiled on who wins. Who do you guys think is gonna win?
I don't really follow
Yeah, I know.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Ben, who do you think is winning RuPaul's Drag Race season 14?
RuPaul, probably.
Tell you.
Yeah, that was me stirring the pot. I'm well aware I'm the only person who knows who's caring about that. In fact, yesterday, I was rewatching our show, and I wanted to kill me.
Why?
I don't know. I was doing the most. I was talking like not how I normally do on the radio, and because I was just kind of out of it.
Yeah.
But I'm better now. Anyways,
Wow. Twitter update.
a millipede was named after Taylor Swift.
I heard about this actually.
Yes.
I was with it on this piece of information.
The Swifties are scientists now.
Yeah,
What?
I know.
It's some
hilarious.
entomologist was like, I just discovered a new species of millipede, and T-Swizzle needs to be cemented into another field of the
Yeah.
universe, and
Memorialized
yeah,
as a millipede.
as a millipede. I don't know.
Cool
On one
stuff.
hand, it's like gross a millipede, but on the other hand, it's kind of like, I mean,
Death by 1,000 legs. Funny Taylor Swift joke for you guys. Okay.
I don't listen to her.
Not Swifties on air.
No,
Okay.
I don't have anything against her, but
Alright.
she's not my ride or die.
Well, that one sounds for our Swifties that are tuning in the morning app this morning.
They're hyped.
Yeah.
They're hyped.
Yeah.
How do they feel about the
I
millipede?
stand with you. I have no idea.
Oh, so you're gonna make a Taylor Swift reference and be a Taylor Swiftie, but you're not gonna.
See, I think
because
I'm a
that's a
Taylor.
fandom.
I think
Oh,
I'm
so
a
you're a
Taylor
fake fan.
Swift. I'm a Taylor Swift fan. I'm not in the fandom.
Oh,
You know
so
what
you're
I mean?
fake. So you're not a real fan. You're not dedicated.
I'm not on Twitter, Peter.
I'm called out. I was trying to fight him. I'm not. Yeah, but I don't follow any Taylor Swift stans.
That's true.
But yeah, would you want an animal named after you? How would you feel if someone was like, I named
A dragonfly.
after you? Like,
Dude, I would love if you named a dragonfly after me.
okay, so that's one.
Depends on their interest in dragonflies.
Well, no. What about you? What Ben Cole? What does he feel?
I feel like I wouldn't really have an opinion if someone named something after me, or it depends on what it was. I don't know. It needs to
No
be more
opinion?
significant. It needs to be more like
No
conscious than a dragonfly.
It's a new
Yeah,
species
it's a new
of dragonfly.
species. I'd be honored. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
it's not just like
then
a
yeah, that would be
dragonfly.
the
anything.
scientific name has like Swifty or something.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's-
I'm distracted. I
It's
can't
fine.
hear.
It's hilarious. It's like Swift and then ba-da-da-ba-da-ba. It's good stuff.
That was us replugging our headphones.
I
in.
can hear.
You know, it's a perfect time to take a break. We'll be back.
The morning app on 90.5 WASU.
In 1899, the misty ridges of northwestern North Carolina became home to a simple yet powerful vision to transform lives and the region through the empowerment of education. Nearly 120 years later, students still feel the pull of this unique place, and Appalachian has remained grounded in the vision of our founders, providing rural access to a sterling education and serving the region. The mountaineer passion for lifelong learning is cultivated from an early age. Right now, Appalachian's youngest mountaineers are developing critical learning skills while also discovering that college is in their future, and when they are ready, their college on the mountain will be ready for them.
So the children that go to school here at the Academy are from all across Forsyth County, particularly children who may be struggling readers. Our goal is to improve literacy for all students K-5, to work with them bring in the curriculum through Appalachian State University and the Reading Clinic and support learning across all disciplines.
The experience for a university student here at Middle Fork is really critical. We're able to show them what their practice that they're learning in the classroom looks like in action. So now we have this community of learners that aren't just little kindergarten through 5th grade students, but we also have teachers who are learning together with them. And they really are building a community that the Academy is really proud to be a part of.
So I've been teaching for 31 years, and one of the questions people always ask me is, why are you still doing this? Why aren't you retired? And my answer to them is because we finally got it right. These children are getting to interact with university professors. They are now identifying with Appalachian. They're saying, that's my college. I'm going to go to that college on the mountain. And they're very excited about that. And so now, these are children who could be first generation college students. And they're already thinking about it and identifying as college students.
I love being here. I love being at the Academy because this is like one of the best opportunities that a principal can have. I mean, the amount of support I've had as a principal, it's just overwhelming. And I just like being a voice for children and to be a partner with the parents and a partner, on behalf of App State University. This is what I love doing, so I'm very thankful.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Halfway through the show, actually not really, but you're listening to the morning app. My mind is in 4 different places. I'm trying to ground it. I'm very busy today. Hi, I'm Peter, a regular candidate. Are you kidding me? I was the first one when we started the show. It took me like 2 minutes to actually say my name. Say my name, say my name.
We are a quarter way through the show, and my head is not on the coin. My name's Pruitt.
The coin?
Yeah, like the quarter. That's George Washington, not me.
And I'm Ben.
You are a human being.
Yes.
Did you get your Wordle in?
Yes.
Yes,
Got
sir.
the Wordle.
How many times did it take?
This one was bad. This one took 5.
Dose.
Because my first word was just trash.
And then Ben was like, he was complaining about it during the break, and then Pruitt saw the guesses that he went
Ben
with,
was like,
so he already
look
got a
at
bunch
my
of letters.
Wordle.
My average is like 4, which I'm not proud of.
Yeah.
But, like, it's like about 3 and 4. But if
Did you get foyer the other day?
Foyer? Oh, yeah, foyer. Yeah, I did get that.
I did.
I got that in 4.
Really?
Yeah, just because of like my word selection.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just could not come to mind. It broke my streak of like 20 days or something.
Yeah, well, I don't remember it half the time, so it's like I don't have a streak, but I usually
Yeah.
do very well on them. I usually do better than my mom.
I've started to get way too excited. Like I'll do it at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
But then I'm sad because then I wake up and there's no Wordle for a whole day.
I can't do the Wordle. Yeah, and I don't want to download the
no,
apps,
there is
you
the
know?
no. I already told y'all about HelloWordle.com.
You did.
And that you could play free play, so you could do it as many times as
Yeah,
you
but
want.
it's not the same.
It's the same.
Yeah,
It's not the
like,
same.
That's just
Booger.
I'm trying to think of a good analogy. I don't know. That's like a DJ shift compared to the morning app. It's on radio, but it's not on radio.
You know what else is on the radio?
What's that?
Wow. Twitter update.
What I do every day. Talk about or look at Twitter. On Twitter this morning, I saw the oldest dog living has been, I don't know, discovered, whatever, ruled by Guinness.
26.
No.
Oh, let me get 40.
No, what the? Oh my
No,
God.
I don't know.
It ain't a super dog.
It's not a parrot. No.
23.
Close. It's 21 years old and I think 66 days. And it's a
Dang.
Chihuahua in Florida
Gross.
named Toby Keith.
Yeah, it's basically a
Keith.
cat. That's not exciting.
What do you mean?
Let me
What?
stop. It's a
I don't know.
Chihuahua.
21 years sounds like attainable.
You're a hater.
Yeah.
He's a hater.
Cats do that on the daily.
Be old?
Cats do that on the daily.
Do what?
Live to be like 21.
Really?
Yeah, cats.
I thought they had like the same lifespan.
Are not.
I
No,
think cats can live slightly longer.
Okay, no, like realistically, an outdoor cat. I have had a couple cats live to 20 though. Like
Really?
Outdoor cats average about 12 to 14, and indoor cats probably like 16 to 19.
Man.
20 if they're healthy. And
see, I am ridiculously introverted, I have found out, and I think I would get annoyed having something be around that long.
Having a pet?
I've never had a pet, so
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh man, I'm stuck with you. Like
Dang.
even if I love the animal, I think I constantly need a break. So not constantly, but I consistently need breaks away from living things.
I think it's
like
cool.
plants.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have any plants in my apartment.
I think
and that's why I don't celebrate Earth Day.
Hater. I think it's cool though that, for instance, I can be 35, be generous, 35, and have the same cat I have now. Be like, ha, I had you in college. Yeah.
And now you're still alive.
Yeah.
And really old.
and like probably in pain or something. I don't know. When cats get old, I do know they get like all like arthritis-y or something.
Yeah, one of my cats is like pretty rough looking. He's a sweet old guy, but he's an old guy.
Old man vibes.
Yeah.
Old cat vibes.
His name's Giovanni.
Really?
Yeah.
That is such an old cat name too.
Yeah, no, but I call him John, and John will sit there and he'll look at you.
That's not what Giovanni even like translates to English.
It derives from me calling him John Bon as a
like John Bon Jovi.
Just as a nickname, like short for Giovanni. I was like John Bon, and then I just started calling him John. And John will sit there with his soulful eyes, just kind of.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm a liar. It is the Italian equivalent for John.
Oh, no way.
As soon as I said it, I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. I think it is.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I was not translating it into English, but now I'm gonna claim that I was.
Yeah.
Mine is Pietro.
Pietro. What's Pruitt?
I wouldn't know.
Pruetro.
Ben, I don't know the proper one, but I have an uncle. I think he's dead now, and his name was Bonaventuro, but which means good journey in Italian. But this was like ages ago.
Yeah.
And in the census, he's my uncle Benny. And in the census, I think they even just wrote it as Benny at some point. I think also because my family was Italian immigrants, they also I think didn't when he was like an infant.
Yeah.
They labeled him as a girl. Because
What?
they're Italians who don't speak proper English. I didn't mean it like that. You know, just like they don't speak English.
Yeah.
And so they're just like baby name like. Yeah.
That's incredible.
And his name, because there's I think it was, hold on, my mom isn't listening today, I know, but if she was here, she'd be correcting me right now. But I think he was listed as, like, my mom was like, yeah, on one of the census records, for just one of them, we have a cousin Fanny. Yeah, it was Benny.
That's insane. Wow.
Anyways.
Wow. Twitter update.
A$AP Rocky's been arrested. This is the second time in a row we've been talking about that.
Like Rihanna's A$AP Rocky?
Yes.
Why was he arrested?
For assaults. I think like attempted murder.
Oh,
what?
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
I think, yeah, homeboy. It was for something that happened a while ago though. So like in 2021. So because you could be like charged. Or I don't know. I don't know what it means. But yeah, I know she's mad because she's like, I'm about to have this kid. Like, I know she's like, I'm about to have this kid, and now you're going to be in jail. I have to go deal with that. I think he's already out on bail or something, but...
November 2021 shooting. That's crazy.
I was about to say, I think it had to have been a shooting.
The rap gang.
Suspicion of assault with a deadly weapon. That's wild.
That is wild.
Someone, I forgot who I was talking to about it, but was like, man, it was just an attempt. I'm like, what do you mean, just an attempt? I'm like, that's a crime.
Did you see that video that was on, I saw it on Twitter like a couple weeks ago. It was like two dudes on Instagram Live, and one of them pulled up, like they were talking, they had beef over Instagram Live, and then one of them pulled up while they were on Instagram Live and tried to drive by shooting the dude.
What?
And then the dude on Instagram Live had, like, you hear the delayed gunshots. Like, you hear all delayed. And then the dude that gets shot at just has no reaction, just looks over and is like, missed. And then walks back inside.
What?
And it's so real, too. Like, the other person ended up getting arrested. Like, it was it was not some little sketch bit. It was very, very funny. I'm low key.
My life is not that dramatic. What?
No.
Imagine watching that live, like being in the I rarely do Instagram lives because they're always not me on them. I've never done that.
Yeah.
But like watching them.
Oh, I don't watch them. No.
I watch one person's Instagram lives and not like dedicated, but she's really funny. So
yeah.
I don't have anything to say about that except for I just know Rihanna's really mad.
It says she was shocked.
Yeah, of course. She's like about to pop.
Direct quote.
Yeah, she was blindsided. Those are all we can hear.
I shouldn't say it like that, but yeah, she's like about to have her kid, and she's probably like, now I gotta go deal with this too. The father of my child.
I know that's wow.
Not good timing.
Just after all those rumors about them breaking up, which isn't true, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. Maybe someone was like seeing the future.
We got one last story.
Wow. Twitter update.
It was like a half article. I don't really know if this is like breaking news, but it was an article I saw that was really interesting, and it was like Arizona Tea plans to maintain their 99-cent price despite inflation, and they were listing ways of how they're like saving money, because Arizona like rarely does advertising.
Right.
That's one of the ways they maintain the price. They were like, we only do deliveries in the night because apparently it's cheaper. And I don't know what it meant, but I remember they saying they were narrowing the aluminum, either the lip or maybe the actual like circle shape on top.
Oh.
They were narrowing it to save cost on aluminum.
Interesting.
So yeah.
I bought an Arizona tea yesterday.
Did it
And
taste
there was something different about the top, like the narrowness, what you were saying, but it was $1.49. So
was it the tall can?
The tall can.
Weird. There's a way. I forgot what it is, but like Arizona will like
give you my money back.
Yeah, because it's the retailer who does it. It's not Arizona.
Yeah, I assume so. It's okay. I'll live without my extra 50 cents.
You're getting ripped off.
I know. But
love Arizona for that though.
Yeah, shout out them.
What a powerful company.
And that's the thing.
I don't drink Arizona that often though.
And that's the thing. When it comes down to capitalism, I mean, another capitalism rant. Like they are not the only company that used to keep their prices at like standard. Like Coke did this for a good 80 years. Like this is feasible, people. It's just profit margins. That's all it is. Like, I promise you, these companies can still make profits. And part of it is some of the economy. It almost kind of is weird that they have to do all these changes just to maintain it, though. It's just like, it's the economy. I'm the type of person like, it's the economy's fault. Yeah. I mean, the government. But you're not completely wrong. Big corporations have money to spare. Anyways, on that serious topic, we'll take a break, and then we'll be back with more actually fun stuff. We're always entertaining. I'm really just doing the foot and mouth disorder today. We'll be right back.
The Morning App on 90.5
When one arrives in Boone, you pretty quickly feel embraced by the mountains. The same thing happens here at the university. When you are a student here at the College of Business, you're embraced by the Appalachian community.
The name Appalachian State University, it means something and it connects with people. The experience goes beyond academics. There's a culture here. Everywhere I go, I wear that golden A. I take pride in that. It's not something that you find everywhere.
One of the things that's great about Appalachian is it has the resources of a big school, but the small school community.
Professors here take such an important view of how they can impact the lives of students.
That's the reason why we're here, supporting the students, seeing that they're successful both in their time here and then as they graduate.
We have a remarkable connection between faculty and students.
We have some of the leading voices in the field, so it really creates an intellectually vibrant environment.
We have the smaller class sizes, we've got high faculty engagement, and it really sets us apart.
These students are phenomenal. These students are, in my opinion, going to be the change seekers and change makers in the world. not only through their professional skills, but also because of the passion they have got for making this world a better place.
A lot of people think of school as coming to the classroom and then going home and doing homework. At the Walker College, it's not like that.
We're really trying to rethink how we deliver education, what the purpose of education is. Really trying to break that hierarchy of the professor being out in front with all the great ideas and instead saying, you know what, everybody has great ideas.
They're figuring out those solutions through innovative thinking, through an innovative process.
Innovation is the edge. We are trying very hard to push our students to think in ways that they can not only think outside the box, but what kind of positive impacts they will be able to make in the world.
Having these different opportunities really sets our college apart.
We're trying to prepare the leaders of tomorrow by giving them ways of thinking about problems so they come up with solutions that are meaningful.
The students hit the ground running. They are the most technically competent, ready to go day one students. You know, when you get out into the business environment, that's the attitude you have to have.
Hiring an Appalachian graduate, as an employer, I know that I've got someone who can come in and hit the ground running.
One of the phrases you'll hear used often in the College of Business is business for good. We want our students going out in the world and helping to make it better by using business practices that can help.
I'm thankful for the transformational experience that Appalachian has given me. This college has shaped me both as a person and I think a servant leader.
Being a Mountaineer and being part of the Walker College of Business has shaped who I am today.
I'm really excited to enter the workforce with the skills that I've gained here.
For me, Appalachian really represents family. You know, I don't know where I would be without my Appalachian experience. I'm proud to be a Mountaineer in so many ways.
Any student that comes out of the Walker College of Business is extraordinarily prepared.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Soup or salad? What do you get on the side for your lunch?
Are you asking?
I don't know. Am I?
I'm probably more of a salad man because soup feels like something I could order like on its own.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I would get soup still, but
yeah. So I'm never like, yeah. In addition to my hearty sandwich, give me a bowl of soup. You know, it's just not something I do.
I get a boneless soup. That's what I thought you said. Ben, soup or salad?
Depends
on which soup they have and which salad they have.
Salad they have.
Well, they're always
Super
gonna give you
salad.
a house salad, so like lettuce with cheese on it.
Yeah, very mid.
That's a tasty salad, though.
No.
No?
No, the only salad I'll get like with like earnestness is like a Greek salad. Or like the salads at Panera. Panera does not have a right to make salads that good.
Make salads as well as they do.
Pandera bread.
Pandera. Yeah, I've really been thinking about getting into some salad making lately. Like, really all I do is with my lettuce and my dressing and my like chopped up carrots. But I'm feeling like I can do a little bit more.
Oh my god, you can like while out. Get some feta cheese, some olives.
I'm not,
Both of those
I'm not an
things are
olive person.
gross.
Yeah, feta cheese.
How do you
is
hate
delicious.
feta cheese?
Feta cheese is good.
I like all cheese except for feta.
What?
Yeah, like
What happened to you?
I'm not a huge Swiss fan, but every other cheese.
Yeah, you're like a gorgonzola fan.
Ew.
You like blue cheese?
Oh
Okay,
god, this
no,
is
I
like
don't like blue
triggering me.
cheese.
Yeah.
But I like a lot of like French cheeses, like actual good cheese. I like brie.
Brie is the one that's like with the rind.
Yeah, it has like the shell.
I really want to like brie, but I don't.
I for like when I was visiting my family for Thanksgiving like 4 years ago or something, 3 years ago, they had like cheeses out, and I don't know why I was feeling like I know you're not supposed to do it, but I was feeling wild, and I ate the rind on brie. Don't do
God.
that. It doesn't like make you sick, but it's
just not good.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I was just wild. I was like, what does this taste like? I know it's edible. Don't.
Goat cheese is very good.
I love goat
Feta
cheese.
is like not all feta, but a lot of feta is made with goat cheese, goat milk. I had it at the farmer's market. You can get there was a person who made it. It was kind of expensive, but it's a farmer's market. And it was heat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
cheese from farmers markets is kind of next level.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much anything from farmers markets. Support the Boone Farmers Market. Coming back this summer, guys. Everything there is amazing.
It's already here.
It is. It's starting now.
It's already here.
I want to get like
come check it out.
Get some maters. Get some maters, and they always have there's a I hope she's there. I haven't been there in a really long time, but there's a woman who always makes like these fire baked goods. They're always amazing, and like most of them are like vegan too.
Nice.
That's not like a choice, or even that's not like a plus to me, but I mean, they're good regardless if you eat vegan or not. So.
Peter, I want to ask you, are you still doing your vegetarian thing? No? When did you break?
I didn't break. It was kind of like I was easing out of it. It was starting to become ironically unhealthy because I have eating problems and I will just not eat food because it's like, oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I added another excuse like, oh, I don't have any vegetarian food left. or like, I don't want to eat the same vegetarian food again. I'm just not going to eat. It was starting to become unhealthy. So I was like, okay, I'm not in a place where I can be vegetarian. And I was like losing weight. Like I lost a lot. And then I got sick too.
Oh, yeah.
I lost, I think, like 6 pounds in 2 weeks.
Yikes.
Not good. And I'm already like teetering on underweight. So yeah, that wasn't good. And then I've been like eating a bunch of meat. I've been like eating everything with meat.
What was your first meat back?
Well, I cheated twice, remember?
Right.
But like my first conscious decision was I love salami. I absolutely love salami. And I was like, I've been doing this since.
Yeah.
I've been making a regular Italian sandwiches. So salami, pepperoni, banana peppers, lettuce, tomato, red wine vinaigrette, and olive oil with some spices on it.
Those are so good.
Yes. On ciabatta bread.
Very good.
Ciabatta?
Good.
Ciabatta? I barely know I'm really good at this. This is not what I wanted to talk about today. Today is the queer prom, which I work today. That's why I was like, I'm stressed.
Where is queer prom?
Queer prom is at Legends, and I believe it starts at 7 o'clock. If you can bring alcohol, but only a certain amount, and you need to be 21, and you need to get like drink tickets from them and stuff like that.
Very exciting.
I set it up from 12 to 3, which is right after my classes. And then I go home to finish getting ready. If you see my face right now, it's not ready. My hair, I think, is like not that bad, but yeah, I have to get ready, and I'm probably gonna be doing some work between then, anyways. And then I come up. I'm probably showing up early to help set up, even though I didn't sign up. And then I stay. I gotta go take a nap or something. Then I stay all the way till everyone leaves the building, and then they probably want to go out afterwards. And I'm the type, I don't want to say no to that. So
awesome.
I wish I had a date, but I didn't even have time to find a date.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. I was like, are you bringing a date to queer prom?
I'm utterly intolerable, so I don't expect that. Like I recognize
not true,
that. Yes, I am. I recognize that. Yeah, I'm fishing. Yeah, if any of our 10 listeners are of age, yeah, I'm not fishing. I recognize. Like I was just in therapy about this. I was like, oh no, I am a really big introvert. Like I don't think I want I don't think I want a date because it's like, I don't know. The only thing I'd like to do would have one slow dance because I never got to do that at prom.
Well, why don't you just find somebody there, you know? Be like, well, even if they have a date, be like, can I have you for this dance?
I'll probably dance with my
do a whatever.
I have a friend who works with me, and she and I will probably do a dance.
Okay.
Oh wait, well she might be seeing someone now. I haven't talked to her in a hot minute. Last time well, that's regardless. I brought it up because I wanted to talk about proms. How was y'all's proms? I think we briefly touched on this before, but
Vinny,
how was y'all's proms?
Our prom was like seemed like it was gonna be very lit, and then was very mid. It's kind of funny that you mentioned the slow dance thing because it did make me have a flashback. I was like, maybe yours will be different, but everyone just threw it back at my prom like the whole time. Like
we had a slow dance song, but
yeah, but ours was really cool. The venue was like the Wells Fargo building downtown, and it was like the top, and it was like it was surrounded
Raleigh
by like, you know, just all glass. So
that's awesome.
It was very cool view, very cool venue, but it was very hot. It was like 2 stories, and like you could feel, I don't know if you've ever been in a setting that hot where like when you pass a certain threshold in the room, you literally feel the temperature change.
Yeah.
Especially with like 200 people in a room.
Yeah, like when you went upstairs towards the dance floor and stuff, and where some of the stacks were, like when you got halfway up the stairs, it's like the humidity.
Wow.
I was like, oh god, like I can't do this.
And then everyone's throwing it back too. That's not good.
And everyone's throwing it back, so that was a little unbearable. But I was pretty happy with my fit. Pretty fun group.
Was it black tuxedo? What'd you do?
Let's see. One year I did like a garnet tuxedo.
Oh.
Yeah,
and
cool.
then the next I did like my blue suit that I've worn. Like,
I've seen that. Yeah.
It's like my go-to broadcast fit.
Awesome.
That's about all I got. The only other thing is it was mildly uncomfortable just because of a reputation. But when me and my group were walking into the venue, the school resource officer said, "Don't do anything stupid today." And it wasn't like he's joking around saying
he
that
was
to
being
everyone. He looked at us.
Wow.
My suit is also burgundy, maroon, garnet, something.
I love
like that.
burgundy suits. Yeah.
I've worn it. This is my 4th time wearing it for something, but I bought it. And it's a real tuxedo. I look amazing in it. It's my favorite thing I own. So I'm hype to wear it. But how was your proms? How many? Wait, did you go to 2 or 3, Ben?
2.
Someone I know went to 3, and I thought it was weird. Sorry.
Well, I went to 2 and then would have gone to a 3rd, but COVID happened.
Oh yeah, because you went to like. Okay, yeah, I thought so.
I'm a little younger than you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Going as a sophomore to prom, just don't do it. High schoolers listening on air, it's like
it's weird.
It's weird. Even if you're going at like the person I was seeing at the time was a year older than me.
Right.
But
You snuck in.
yeah, but I didn't know anybody there, like like I knew people, but like weren't all my buddies or whatever. So I didn't have a good time.
It was very
That happened with my junior prom. I was I was supposed to be there, and I felt weird.
I know, it was just not enjoyable. Whatever. Less said about that, the better. Junior year was better. I let more people I knew, etc. But prom just wasn't really my bag. I don't really go out too much in high school. That just wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
That's more my speed now. But in high school, I was just like,
Do you have any memorable stories of the junior one at least?
Yeah, like 2 guys got into a fight just because that's just how it goes.
I love fights.
At prom, yeah, just right in the middle of the dance floor.
That is so iconic.
School resource officer had to like pull him off, like this big dude, and then he like lumbered off into the night. It's that Biltmore estate too, so it was like a nice.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you want to know where else that happened?
Where?
On Glee. We'll be right back after this break.
I will not be here anymore. I'm gonna go.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go lumber off into the night. But guys, it has been a pleasure on the Friday morning.
We'll see you Monday.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I know.
I'll tell everyone about my prom after the break.
These crazy college kids, they don't know what they're talking about.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Blanks from University Communications here in the Beaver College of Health Sciences. It's the 10-year anniversary of the Beaver College, and we're going to interview some nursing students. Come along with me. Guess how old the Beaver College of Health Sciences is?
I don't know.
No idea?
Nope.
Care to wager a guess?
5 years.
No, you're almost there. We'll keep going around until we find somebody maybe who knows. So, how do you like the Beaver College of Health Sciences thus far?
I love it. It's been a really fun time making relationships with all my classmates, and the faculty are very great. They're very caring, and it's not something I expected. I didn't expect them to care as much about me as they do, and so it's been really nice in this hard time going through nursing school.
Why did you want to be a nurse?
Well, when I was little, I had cancer. So just seeing like how the nurses helped my mom and like how she still really like thinks about the nurses and how much they did for her, I wanted to do that for other people.
What would this be called? This thing, like if you were going to look on Amazon, it must have a name, right?
It's called Seymour Butts.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
It totally is Seymour. So what do you like about the Beaver College of Health Sciences? Can you share with me something that you enjoy about it?
Yeah, I mean, what do you not like about it? It's honestly beautiful. We have everything available to us. Like as nursing students, I feel like I have like the most opportunities I would ever need. Just having like labs like this to kind of simulate like a real patient experience, that's definitely a highlight for me. It's just been a blessing to be able to go here.
Do you feel like you're doing good?
Of course.
I love your confidence. Is he going to be all right? Of course. He's good. Did you know how old the Beaver College of Health Sciences is? Can you guess?
10 years.
Oh my gosh, you got it. Yes, congratulations. Wow. We have this arm for you. I brought nothing for you, but yeah, how about a hand? Yeah, give her a hand. So I understand that you received a scholarship, is that correct?
Yes, I am part of the Beaver Scholars here, and with that, hopefully I am able to get into the nursing program.
What made you want to be a nurse?
Well, it all started with just experiences back at home with having not having accessible healthcare for my parents and the majority of the people who live in my town. I always saw the struggle there of people trying to find ways of getting healthcare and being able to afford it as well.
It seems like the scholarship has made a big impact in your life.
Oh, of course, yes. It's helped my family. Part of my graduating class, maybe 20, 30 students made it out to college. So that's something big and like something I'm proud of.
Did y'all know that the Beaver College of Health Sciences is having an anniversary, like right now?
Oh, it's 10 years, right?
How many? Yeah, 10. She
Crazy.
got it. Yeah. Good job. You knew. Yeah, 10 years. Thank you for your support of the Beaver College of Health Sciences and its students. Happy 10th anniversary to the Beaver College. Your support of these students is clearly having an impact on their lives now and will for years to come. Thanks so much and have a great one.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
.5 WASU. I don't think you'll see it, but you might see some construction in the studio. We're working on some stuff for the studio. Explaining it will bore you. You know what's not boring? Prom.
Debatable.
Was your prom boring?
I mean, yeah, prom.
You did. What about the confrontation
all of high
you had?
school is overrated, and like if I don't think anybody should look back and be like, "Oh, I miss high school." But
yeah, I agree on that.
Prom, yeah, I don't know, it was just mid. It was just boring.
My proms were both mid, but
I would have rather just hung out with friends and done something cool.
My proms were both mid. The first one, I don't even remember. I was kind of like Pruitt, how he was describing it. Except I was a junior. I was supposed to be there. And then my senior prom, I had a panic attack the entire time because I'm very sensitive to being embarrassed, and even if like I feel embarrassed about something and no one else is, like it's just a lot. And I had a seam like right at my hip split. And so I'm like, everyone's gonna see it. Everyone's gonna see it. I was panicking the entire time.
Spotlight effect to the max.
For real. So I was barely present. Like mentally, I was barely present. But yeah. I love the story I have on my prom. I have several stories about that prom. One of which is just, it's funny that I was like sort of on a date that I didn't know about the entire time. That's really it. I just didn't know I was on a date. I think my friend was trying to set me up, and I just am very clueless. But what's even better is, you know, prom king and queen, like, typically are people who are, like, going out.
Well, I don't know. That wasn't... I don't...
Did yours not?
No, I mean, that... Maybe things were just different where I was. We didn't even, like, do that. Like, it...
Wow.
I don't know. But, like, I thought that was, like, make-believe TV show stuff.
Prom court is, like, a big deal. It was a big deal at my school. Not, like, the biggest, but... People like campaigned.
Dang, yeah, no one did that.
And this girl, you know, most of them were like partnered together of some sort. And the people who won, they had girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever, and they didn't match. I don't know who voted for it because it's like, who would vote
for like these randoms, like unpaired.
You'd
people.
have to make a conscious decision in your ticket to vote for people who weren't partnered together, and it probably was by like 2 votes or something. And it was so funny because the girl and the guy like looked at each other and they're like, "What am I supposed to do?" Like they both looking at their partners like. I remember I was. Because I live for really messy situations, like I was audibly laughing the entire time.
Yeah, that's super funny. That's pretty TV show like.
I can't believe you didn't. I mean, did no one seem to care?
The people didn't even really care about prom, even though like we had a cool venue and stuff. Our big thing was charity ball. My
What's that?
favorite teacher from high school, like was the head of it. He's actually, I think he's nominated for Teacher of the Year. Shout out Barry. But charity ball was our big thing. We would pick a foundation or some sort of organization, charity, etc., and for like an entire 8 months, just raise money, do a bunch of different things. We raised like we it grows exponentially every year, but like my last year we were there, we raised like $180,000.
Wow.
Yeah, like major stuff.
What was
major
the
bag.
charity? Do you remember?
Oh God, I do not. Something with homelessness. But then we throw it at the Marbles Kids Museum in Raleigh, which is downtown, and it's a super cool venue because it's like a kids museum, but it's a kids museum, so like everything is hands-on and like
that'd be so fun.
Yeah, the architecture of the building is like very interesting, and the event in general, it's just not superficial. It's not just like, oh, prom. It's like, oh,
you still show up in like formal wear.
Oh yeah, you still show up in formal wear. It's still like it is kind of like our prom. Like, and it's also cool because it's not just open to our school. Like, you can bring other people. You just have to buy a ticket.
My prom was like that.
Oh, okay. Mine wasn't. I don't know.
I think you only could have like a +1 or something.
Oh,
But yeah, my
okay.
prom was like that.
Interesting. But yeah, that was our big thing. So I guess people didn't really.
When does that take place?
That is right around my birthday every year. It's like December. It's like right before winter break.
Oh.
Yeah, but they it's a year-round thing. Like as soon as, because my favorite teacher, and like he's like a friend of mine too. He was like, let's grab a drink after I graduated. But like the dude that runs it, like I've seen him grind. Like as soon as they throw charity ball,
work
like,
hard.
2 weeks later, he's like, who are we picking for next year? So it's a cool thing.
I had to be like, work hard when you said grind. I'm like, we were just talking about my prom. People were, I don't get it. People were like raunchy at my prom, especially my junior prom.
I don't doubt it, honestly.
But it's like, have you no class, especially because like your teachers are like 20 feet away from you. Like you're gonna have to like see them. Ew.
Yeah, that was very valid. Like there were a couple teachers at mine I knew just like there for whatever reason, and yeah, I would not want to be
chaperoning. Yeah,
that or just be sloppy or look in front of them. Like, yeah, I don't want to embarrass myself.
I know like a lot of people's like parents were always like a really big deal about prom. Like, I don't know, like I think prom was a lot more important back in the Stone Age or whatever when they were doing stuff. So I think they always like
and what's up with the boomer generation putting the in front of things that don't need a the.
What?
Like my mom will be like, "Are you going to the prom? Are you going to you?"
That one's not that weird.
That one
I know
isn't
what you
that
mean.
weird, I guess. But like
going to the prom, yeah.
I know old people that do that with everything.
Yeah.
They put the in front of it when it doesn't need it.
I can't think of an example, but yeah, they make it sound way more official.
I promise when I thought about that, like my mom wasn't talking about like my mom says that in general, like it's the prom no matter where it is.
Right.
Like that's why I guess it's weirder to me, but yeah, I think it is a bigger deal to them because she was like flabbergasted when like the second year I was like, I don't even know if I want to go.
My parents actually, if I remember correctly, that's how they met.
That's pretty interesting.
Well, it was weird because like, okay, I could be completely wrong at that it was the prom, but the story is I do know how they met was they went to like separate schools, separate whatever, and they got set up to go as like a date to, I believe, the prom, but then they didn't like go out afterwards. They reconnected in college and then started going out because of that.
Interesting. Yeah.
I think I'm right on that.
That's a cool story. That's some cute stuff right there.
Some cute, meet cute stuff, you know. Yeah. I don't think my parents don't talk much about like their like childhood. So
the early time.
And I don't know. My mother was like devout Catholic girl, so I have no idea. That prom was like probably like the most like to us probably the most tame. Well, now it's like this prom is really cool because it's like, oh, you get to drink,
right? Yeah, legally.
Legally, yeah. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I'm not gonna get messy, but like, I also am. I think it's a blessing. A lot of people think they'll get on my case about it, but they're like, oh, you take. This is not an alcoholic thing, but it's just like I literally, you see me. I was like, I can take like 2 drinks and be set for the night.
Oh yeah, that's how I am too. Lightweight for the win.
I'm talking like they were like, you can bring a 6-pack of beer, and I'm like, a 6-pack? I'd be on the floor. Like, I don't need that.
Like that is over the course of an entire day or entire evening, night.
I can't do that.
Like yeah. I mean that's a lot. That's also just, I mean, that's a lot in your stomach. That's a lot of water.
Ew, yeah. I don't think drinking beer is good, but like I have to go. I haven't even like figured that out yet. That's like something I'm gonna be doing probably after I set it up. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I have to go check what because you know there's like you can't bring a handle of vodka. Like they're not gonna let you do that.
What was the first drink you ordered legally?
I think it was a rum and coke. I think I got scared and I was like,
yeah,
rum
panic.
And coke, please.
I was about to say I feel like the panic is very common. People listening, what was the first drink you ordered legally?
Well, I wanted to do a 7 and 7 because of that episode of Community.
Oh yeah.
But I've heard they're actually awful, so I decided not to.
Yeah, I think I just got a Stella because that's like my favorite beer. But the panic order is such a real thing. I did that when I went to the Canes game recently. They have like those like little mini bars where you can order like mixed drinks. And
they do?
Yeah, and I panicked and ordered a rum and coke there because there was a big line and there was no menu and there was just bottles of liquor and I was just trying to come up with drinks in my head and I was like,
I don't think that's like, I don't know. It's not like a pathetic drink, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I
get them
enjoy
still,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I like drinking them, so I wasn't upset about it, but in hindsight, panic order.
My usual, well, sometimes my regular bar does not. I don't like the sours mix they use anymore, but I used to always get vodka or whiskey sours, but they changed their sours mix and it tastes awful. So, well, this is we're getting to the end. We got like a minute left technically, so my life is
I guess
busy.
Sit here and have a moment of silence.
For what, prom?
No, I'm just joking.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it is kind of a big deal. Like a lot of people were like, I don't know.
Community.
First of all, let me say something very quickly. I can't confirm it, and it could very much be true. But like, I don't normally like to get very serious about this. But we had a bunch of flyers hung up, and they might not have been places that were like approved because certain places, you know, like there's a billboard in front of the LGBT center, and like they'll take down anything that's not approved. But like there was like widespread like them being torn down advertising the queer prom, and I know it's just it's probably just one person, but like it's just a reminder that like not everything is as peaches and cream as we think. That was like really disheartening to us when we found out that was happening.
It is very true. Saddening.
It's a big, but why I bring that up is like this is also like a huge deal not only for like our queer people, but like as Pruitt mentioned, he missed his prom. There are people who missed 2 proms because of COVID. So we expect like the building cap, I think, is 250. We expect to reach that cap.
Yeah, I always forget about that.
Yeah. I got to go to my proms, but like I said, they were kind of mid.
They were. But that being said,
we're wrapping up the show.
Have a good day out there. It's pretty warm. Go out there, enjoy the sunshine, and get the vitamin D. Go on a hike. Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Canada, apparently. Have a good day, y'all.
Ontario.
What, Ontario?
Wheels Ontario.